Hi.
Hi. Welcome to Two Tangled Skeins. We are Saturday, August 24th, and this is episode 50. I'm Sue, also known as Crafty Knitter 7.
And I'm Kari, also known as Jaded Knitter.
Oh yeah, welcome new viewers and welcome returning viewers.
We're almost up to 500 in members in our group.
Yeah, we're almost up to 600.
Oh, wow.
584.
I have been 100 behind for a while, apparently. I don't know why. But anyway.
So.
And you can find us on YouTube, iTunes, and
Twitter.
Blip. Under Two Tangled
We just did a road trip. We're a little...
Yeah.
Eh.
And I may or may not have stayed up late last night. And you can find us on... Yeah, you know where to find us. Anyway. TwoTangledSkeins.com. It has all the links.
We didn't think we were going to record today, so flying by the seat of our pants. We don't even have the door closed because my husband's away with the dogs. So, and one of the kids, so nobody will interrupt us, hopefully, except the cat that keeps coming in and out. So if you hear a meow, it's Bella.
It's the cat. And yeah.
FOs.
Nada.
This is going to be short and sweet. Like, really,
Yep.
really short and sweet because we didn't, like I said, think we were going to record. So
I also didn't get a lot of knitting done this week.
she's on vacation.
Yeah, I'm on vacation and I haven't done a lot of knitting.
You did a swatch. Did you bring a swatch?
No, they're at home.
Okay.
I've done 2 swatches for a sweater that I'm commission knitting, which I'll show you next week because we're going out to get the wool tomorrow. So I'll have wool for it by then. And then I've knit a little bit on, give me a second,
On the needles.
on the needles. Just back up 3 stitches here, there we go.
Oh, I got you right at the beginning of a row.
Yeah.
Nice.
On my Log Street cardigan, and it is by Glenna C. And this is done out of Tannis Fiber Arts. It's her yellow label, DK weight.
Pretty.
And as you can see, the cable pattern up the back here. And I'm almost to the sleeve decreases.
Oh, right, we were supposed to measure.
Yeah, we were going to measure, but that's okay. I've still got a couple rows to go at least. So yeah, that's what's on the needles. I've actually been painting this week.
What size needles are those? Because they're not your typical needles
Oh.
that you use.
No, they aren't. These are my 4.5s? 4s?
4s.
4 millimeters.
Show
So
notes.
US 6. Oh yeah, show notes.
And they're her new High needles.
And
that
they're
she got
my
at
new
Stitches.
High Sharp interchangeables, which I am really liking. They work well, they stay together, which for me is a big thing because my needles come apart like you wouldn't believe. And so far the Highas and the Diacraft are the only
don't
2
untwist.
sets, are the ones that don't untwist.
They're really light.
Yes, because they're
It feels like
hollow.
you're not knitting with anything. I have my Mara shawl in them. And like when you've got a heavy project, the worst thing you want is heavier needles.
Yeah.
They're really good.
And they have nice flexible cords. There's just enough memory in them that it can keep a heavier project
In place.
steady and in place, but not so inflexible that you're always fiddling with them. And the cords spin, which is nice.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, that's... Oh yeah.
You're knitting on something else.
And then I have the sock from last week. I finished the other one, and this is half of a cuff of the second one. This is out of Black Lamb, which I have now found her Etsy site, so we will post it. We actually saw her shop today because we were out at Twist. And these are done on just my standard 2.25 millimeter, so US ones. In my high. No, these are
Signatures.
my signatures.
And it's on your new ball,
Yeah, and this
yarn
is
ball holder, which I linked in the show notes.
Yep, that's the new one, and this one is actually mine as opposed to me stealing Sue's.
Yes, I still have mine. Because knitters tend to borrow things from other knitters.
And possibly possibly forget to give them back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I've got on the needles. Because like I said, I haven't really been knitting much this week. I've had a lot of errands that I had to run around and do, and I've been painting.
You've been out a lot.
Yeah, I've been out a lot.
A lot of bus knitting.
Yeah.
Well,
the problem is it's all been really short bus trips.
Right,
So
you can't get a lot accomplished.
You can't get a lot accomplished, and half the time I'm on my cell phone, either sending or replying to emails while I'm doing it, or trying to research where I have to go next.
Or, you know, I might be texting her a lot when she's on the bus, just
Like
like
that. Yeah.
Or then there's, on the way home yesterday, you didn't have any room to knit.
Yeah. Well, I caught the rush hour bus coming back from Canada, which is our high-tech area. So you get a lot. It's one of the suburbs, but it's where all the high-tech stuff is. So you get people,
people coming back into
in. And yeah, I got lucky and got a seat, which was good because I had a bunch of big bags. But I didn't get any knitting done because I was on an awkward seat that I was not going to be able to knit on.
So that's it on the needles?
That's it.
I am feverishly, slowly, fast, not really fast, trying to get this sock done. This is the first one. It's my vanilla sock. There's the first one. Second one is 2.5 stripes away from being done. This is Kirby Werby Yarns. You can find her on Etsy. I will link her in the show notes, and is my Game of Thrones colorway. So I chose 4 colors that I liked, and I asked Cherie from Kirby, who is Kirby Werby, to dye this up for me. So perfectly. So here's the other one. It's on 2.25. No.
It's on 2.5.
2.5, which is a US 1.5 on my Diacraft needles, which I absolutely love. And that's
Yeah, I can't
all
wait for my
knitting.
wood diacrafts to come in.
I did get Mara back on the needles, my shawl, last week, and I did a row, almost 2 rows. It's really long, so I'm hoping to get a little bit more knitting time on that. But hey, I did 4 stripes last night when we were over at Crystal's, so it's awesome. But that's all I have. So, like I said, short and sweet.
Yep.
We went to Twist.
We went to Twist. We had a great time.
We saw a lot of our friends.
Moms, if you're watching, turn this off. Just turn
do
it off.
Just listen to her. If you don't listen to her, listen to me. Turn it off.
So we went out to Twist and we had a good time. We saw a lot of people. We got to see a lot of interesting stuff. And there's a lot of local purveyors who go out there. And a lot of, because it's held in Quebec, there's a lot of the francophone companies that are out there, which are not dyers that we tend to see, just because, or at least I don't anyways.
No, me neither.
So it's always nice to go out and see the various things on show.
And it's just nice. It's small, but it's local.
Yeah, it's small, local, and it's an hour away from Sue's place. Not even. It's an hour from my place.
Yeah, so it's maybe 40 minutes from my house.
Where am I going? Okay, I'll just stop there.
In the middle of the road.
In the middle of the road. But I have to do a cable twist, so I'm just gonna, so it doesn't fall out. So this is why I told my mom to turn it off. This is the most glorious color of indigo bluey purple.
It's actually showing up quite well.
Yeah, it is. It is lace weight, and it's a superwash merino cashmere nylon. And this is from Riverside Studios, and they do have an Etsy site. It's KATS Riverside Studio .etsy.com, and we'll link it, or she'll link it rather.
I'll link it in the show notes.
I'm planning on making this into something glorious for my mother for Christmas.
So you better not be watching.
Yep.
Because, there's half the surprise.
It's soft and it's squishy. And
I'm sorry, what did you say it was?
it's
Superwash
merino cashmere.
Cashmere, right.
Because she gets really cold in her neck and shoulders, and then her arthritis kicks in and she gets really, she hurts. So I'm going to make her something to, maybe a big cowl or something.
So soft, squishy, and warm.
Oh yeah, that was why I picked this one out. And she had really loved the bright blue that I had done my bigger on the inside shawl on, the TARDIS shawl.
Yeah.
And I'd gotten that yarn from Sarah, no, Knitting in Color. In the States, she special dyed it for me. She actually had a bunch of skeins at Stitches. But I thought this was really pretty, and I think Mom will love it. So I got that, and that was my only yarn purchase. And I've needed, well, need is a relative term.
I wanted
another sweater bag.
Because we all need more bags, which
Yeah.
I actually didn't get one. Be very proud of me. I did not buy a bag. Now I'm regretting it. So, you know.
This is from Zigzag Stitches. I have a smaller, no, you have the box bag from
I
her.
have a small box bag. from
Yeah.
her.
This is her big box bag, and it's, well, you can kind of see the
Yeah,
size.
she actually had a big one in this. It's so hard not to buy. Bag.
And I've wanted another large project bag because I have a lot of small ones, but when you get to this size, they don't fit very well in the small ones, and I only have the one big project bag, so I got a second one because I love box bags.
And look at the print.
And yeah, love the print.
It's got polka dots on the inside.
Yeah, it has
Oh, sorry, the pocket is polka dots.
yeah, it has matching, well,
Color coordinated.
color coordinated fabric and
Nice big pocket on the
pockets.
inside.
Big pocket on the
You
inside.
don't see pockets in
You don't generally see them
box
in box
bags.
bags at all.
so.
And it's really nicely lined. Like it's got an actual stiffener because like there's nothing in it right now. It's
It's just
completely
holding
empty.
its own.
So it's actually holding its shape on its own,
Yep.
which is really nice.
So, yay.
So that, and then
And
My-
she came quite a way. She's from Sarnia.
yeah, she did.
So,
And this was my.
it's a cloud.
This is Kiviat.
And I'm gonna say it on air. If there's kids watching, I'm sorry, but it's orgasm in a bag.
It is.
Yeah.
It's so light and fluffy, like it's not even there. And the guy who sells them, he was there last year. Actually remembered me from last year.
Yeah, because we were just like too late.
Yeah, I had looked at it and then I had
Walked
wavered
away.
and walked away, and when I came back,
You
it
don't
was
do
gone.
that.
So this year, the second I heard he was there, because I knew he'd be there, I just hadn't found his booth yet. We actually ended up walking past it.
Well, we did a quick once round and weren't really looking.
Well, I was looking for him, but I didn't see him. But yeah.
So, the plan for this.
I have no idea.
But you're gonna spin it with something else, you said.
I'm debating it. I'm
Debating.
thinking I'm going to get something else and kind of card them together. Or I might just spin it as is.
You've got to try it on its own. Because you know, you can spin frog hair.
Oh god, yeah. And oh yeah, this stuff is
It's a cloud.
It's a cloud. It really is. Like it's so light and fluffy and soft and warm. Because this stuff is ridiculously warm.
Carrie's happy. I didn't buy anything today. No yarn I just got that on the viewer.
Oh,
Because
come
you
on.
know, it has to happen. Yeah, I didn't get anything. I'm being very refrained. I might regret not buying a box bag, so I might go online and buy one, but we'll see.
Keeping it up the nose is not too good though.
And maybe you shouldn't put it up your nose.
I wasn't intending to put
Just
it up my
saying.
nose.
So,
So yeah, that's the
If-
sum total of this week.
it is. And if you're watching, please join the group because at 600 members we have a draw for prizes. And I have no idea what they're going to be. Probably a set of my stitch markers.
And I'm thinking yarn
I don't know.
because I have a couple
I
of
was going to
skeins
say, you
that I
coughing
might-
up some yarn?
Yeah, I
Nice.
think I might.
Nice. You never know what you can find. I've seen what's in the drawers of yarn.
I'm actually considering putting stuff up for sale. So if I do, I might do a bit of a stash down, because it's gotten a little. I haven't quite reached that stable point, the stash acquisition beyond.
I put stuff up for sale and 6 of them walked home with her.
Oops.
So.
So yeah, there might be some if the might be. Anyways.
Neither here nor there. It'll happen. So yeah. And as you notice, the hand is not here. She's away on vacation with the family in Rhinebeck, New York.
Yep, they went down to Rhinebeck
Yeah.
to see the sights and whatnot, because it's an absolutely gorgeous area and it's got a lot to do, like a lot of museums and stuff like that for families. So they rented a cabin and are down there doing that.
Yeah, because she fell in love with it when we went to Rhinebeck last year. So the hand is not here.
Nope.
And that's pretty much it. So happy knitting, happy spinning, happy crocheting, happy everything.
Whatever.
Fiber.
Ta.
Bye.